It's a strange feeling when both your children have left home, and it's taken a while actually for it to sink in and realise the changes it has made to our lives. Rain and Jude's days off rarely match up, so it makes family days out like this one extra special. It was a simple pub lunch and a visit to a National Trust property, but it was so lovely and made even better by the sunny and warm spring day. God, I've got this cat meowing on my lap here. She's desperate for a cuddle. Hello, welcome to a new video. This week we've got mainly painting. I'm doing a mixed media painting. You may have seen the start of it in last week's video where it was all about play and doing the background. Well, this time I sort of take that painting on quite a bit further. So I hope you enjoy watching. I've got to try and sit in the shade. This is such a shame to block out the sun. We haven't had much of it today. So I'm just going to do my watercolour layer next. And I've just been sort of looking at my swatches, working out what shades of green I'm going to do, and thinking about, the colours. So I'm going to do a purple glaze over this one, and I'm going to use for that, these are my swatches from the Daniel Smith Watercolor Prima-Tech set, and I'm going to use the Amethyst Genuine because it's a really nice, it's sort of a neutral purple. I don't think it's leaning towards red and I don't think it's leaning towards blue, so I think that's a nice one, and plus the fact it's sparkly, so it makes it even better. Oh, sorry about the helicopter noise outside. So I'm going to give the black areas a little bit of a wash of the purple over the top, because I'm going to be putting yellow roses here and also here, so a purpley hue behind will help the yellow pop. And then I might use some of this Rhodonite Genuine. I really like this dark green. It's a really hard thing to do because I know Mum likes, and Dad's favourite colour was like an emerald green, a really bright poppy green. But green can be very, very dominant, and I'd like the background to soften back a bit. So I'm struggling with the greens, I'll be honest with you. I really like this green Apatite Genuine, but that is definitely more of a mossy green. This Serpentine Genuine is a really nice sort of grassy green. These two colours, they're gorgeous colours. Just look at these. I'm so excited to use them. I actually haven't shown you yet these colours. These are my Christmas present from Chris. He bought me this set of, does it say here, Schminky super granulating colours. Oh, I love the granulation, I really do. So I'm sort of looking at these greens. This forest green is beautiful. So I feel like the background just needs more subtle interest. I don't know if my mum likes the scribbles, so I'm just going to go with some nice flowy colours. Get those nice watercolory blends going on. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I might also drop in a little bit of alcohol ink whilst it's wet. I've just seen the time and I don't have long actually. I've got a Zoom at 6 and it's 5:45, which is quite nice. I quite like when I'm in a rush because then it just gets me acting a little bit wilder, and I do quite often get some nice results when I'm in a rush. So I think I'm not going to use a palette. I'm just going to go straight out of the tubes for these. Let's get some greens and purples flowing nicely. Just done in watercolour a basic sketch of where the flowers are going to go. Oh my gosh, it is so hard to figure out a composition. So that is my focal point, dead on the thirds, so we've got that rule sorted. And then I had the hydrangea up here, and I thought actually no, that's too much in the corner, so I brought it down, and then I realised that it was exactly parallel with the rose. I thought that's no good, I've got to lift it up a bit. And I might do a third tulip up in this corner because it's nice to have threes, but also I kind of want to wait because the tulips are sort of red and yellow. Because of the red, they are the brightest thing on the painting. So I might want to actually balance it out a little bit, put another tulip maybe up here, so we've got a bit on both sides. So I'm going to make that decision later. I don't know if it's because it's personal to me and I know where it's going to go. This is the biggest resistance to getting going that I think I've felt, but I don't know, I think I'm gradually getting into it. I'm gonna just get started on the oil paint, getting these main flowers that I know are placed in the right place. Oh, I'm so nervous about this one. I need to just dive in. It's one of those things, isn't it? It just feels like every painting has to be perfect, particularly this one. It might seem a bit strange to be painting flowers from my dad's coffin display, but as well as saying goodbye, a funeral is a time to celebrate someone's life. My mum wanted to have a guiding song called Sing for Joy at the ceremony, but my sister and I thought it was too upbeat for a funeral. Instead, that is now the title of this painting. A little pause in the proceedings for a belated Easter egg hunt. Considering I've been hiding eggs in the garden for many years, I was quite proud of myself for thinking of a couple of new places to hide them this time. And yes, you might think they're too old for this, but why not carry on with a little childlike fun as a little respite in learning how to be a grown-up. Hello, well it's another day. We're getting there. I feel like we are nearly done. No, not nearly done, but we're on the way. I'm now got everything placed, I think, more or less. I've just added this watercolour strand of gypsophilia over here. This was feeling too empty. It was almost like this sweep of pale was the focal point rather than the rose. So when I come to doing like palette knife and other bits, I might fill in a bit more of this, or I might even add some more leaves here. I don't know. So I keep looking at it, deciding what's next. I've got 3 more mini chrysanthemums to put down here. The gypsophilia white bits to put in here. I did watercolour leaves here. This is for, I don't know what it's called. It had tiny little yellow, well, they were buds really, they hadn't even opened. So I'm going to add some yellow bits here. Oh, also, looking at it from a distance, I realised that the rose stem is in the wrong place. It kind of really needs to come from the centre of the rose, which would make it here. So I'm just going to sort of blend this bit into a leaf and somehow disguise this, maybe with some palette knife, you know, smudges. I'm trying to do as much as possible before the sun comes round. You've seen how difficult it is when it comes along behind me. I might have to have an alternative setup to my desk here. Maybe literally pick it up and turn it round. Okay, well that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share the link with your friends, and if you're interested in purchasing an abstract floral, then do take a look at my website helenhobden.com. There's still a few available there. Okay, take care and I'll see you again soon. Bye.